Hey Kingdom, today I start new Elden Ring game, and I'm starting as Confessor, with Golden Seed Keepsake. Creating character, and will show you the road, how in less than 1 hour get insanely good Reaper Scythe weapon and upgrade it to +5. Upgrade your character to level 60. Stop dying and finally start inflicting nice chunks of damage, therefore becoming the ultimate face Reaper. And here we are, boys, we're starting the Elden Ring, and we will be starting from the Limb Grave, right from this site of grace. I will comment a little bit on top of this video, but you will see the exact road you need to take to get everything you need. And most of the time I will just speed up this footage like this right now, just so you can actually follow this road completely. So this site of grace is not optional, make sure to take it, and also smithing stone right in this church of Allah. After taking smithing stone, we get in outside and following to the next site of grace. This road will involve no fighting at all, so you can completely skip all enemies, and no matter you're a beginner or not, you can just start this build from the start. And almost in no time become Face Reaper. So, on this site of grace you need to rest, and there will be NPC who is arriving and gives you a horse. And there's one item that we want to have to be able to get insanely fast leveling later on in the game. It will be located in the ruins, you need to sneak up and get the chest from these guys. He is not too good at guarding this chest, honestly, but you will get flail anyway. This flail will be used later, you can't equip it right now, so just don't worry. And there's another place where we want to visit in these ruins. It will be this hole, is a cellar basically. Be careful, go inside and open the door. There will be Ash of War that basically is the skill for your weapon, but also whetstone knife that will be used to apply this Ashes of War to the weapon. So now we exit this place and get in the map in the middle of the ruins, and following alongside the word carefully, and just avoiding some arrows and other stuff, until we will find golden seed. So this golden seed is a really important stuff because it will increase amount of the flasks you have. Most of the time you're starting with 4 flasks if I'm not mistaken, but you will end this road with 8 flasks. Also, at this site of grace, make sure to pick up stone sword key from this guy, and that's an important item to get into the secret areas. Now we need to jump downwards and find smithing stones on these plains. I just picked them up. And smithing stones will be used to upgrade your weapons. We continue down the road to get sarcophaguses, and they are optional, so you can completely ignore this part and basically follow alongside the road to the next beacon. So the next beacon will be over here, down the hill. There will be a lot of giants on these hills, and you want to take aggression from him, and he will destroy a statue where we will get more smithing stones. Then going downwards and following just forward until we see the bridge. There will be a guy on the right side of the bridge with another smithing stone, and these smithing stones are used to upgrade your basic weapons. I will use insanely powerful magic weapons, so very good skies actually for this build, but these stones is on our road anyway, so why not to pick them up if you will find another skies that you probably will want to use. And after turning right, after the bridge, you will see another guy on the chair. He will have SOMBER smithing stone. That's the smithing stone you will use to upgrade your magic powerful weapon. Then we cross in this road until we find another sarcophaguses, and they're again optional. But after this place you want to cross the road again and get to another site, to find another site of grace, and make sure to touch it to save over here. And then continue journey following into these cliffs. So just going forward, but be careful. There will be ballista on the bridge, so you need to wiggle left and right and pick up a smithing stone and stone sword key from the guys on this bridge. Then going forward, there will be a broken caravan with few guys lying on the floor. Get some golden runes and more smithing stones. And when you're following until this broken wall, you will see this site of grace to the left side of you. Just touch it and go into breach in the wall and get the map. So also to the right side there will be a golden seat over here. And then carefully continue your way forward into this big castle. I got my textures bugged, there will be a big giant over here, but no matter what you will get inside and safe at this site of grace. Now we need to get inside the castle and get one of the really important items for our build. So step on this elevator and get upside. Also, when you get upside, I recommend to stepping back on this button, so elevator will go downwards. Just in case you will die, it will save you some minutes when you're waiting for elevator at the bottom floor. And basically over here you want to be careful, but just go forward, rush, and then to the right. As you can see, you don't need to panic, just rush forward and you will be fine. Follow the stairs, get upside, and if you're lucky, you won't be attacked by these dogs and you will be safe. If they will attack you, you probably will be dead and need to repeat this process. So here again, await everyone, follow the road to the right side and just go forward, forward, forward. Until you will see this breach in the wall again and just go downwards, there will be another site of grace. So, thanks God, we got another safe location in case if we're dead in the next part. We're basically dropping downwards and it's completely safe, just follow this road and now quickly get upstairs. So, you probably will be lucky and can get this chest over here with Talisman. It is really important talisman for us. But now when you're in safety, teleport back into the middle site of grace of this island. Get on your horse and follow down the road as you can see on the screen right now. So basically we're following road until we see the house, then turn to the right side and looking for the opening to get upside the cliffs. There will be a church and you want to steal sacred tear from the rats. Then exit the church to the main entrance and just go forward until you will see the stone and you can completely safely go downwards and then jump upwards. So, now follow down the road to 2 more churches. These churches will contain sacred tears that will be used to upgrade your flasks. Basically, your flasks will regenerate more health and more mana at the same time. That's why it's really useful stuff and it takes about few minutes to upgrade them. But here at the second church there's few more really important items for us. First one will be over here. You already have a map, so you can place a beacon and basically you will find this location pretty easily. You just need to find a safe way to descend from these hills and then you will find some flowers down the hills. They will protect a bowl. This bowl contains a really important knot that will be used later to buff ourselves before bosses. But for now, get back to this church. So when you see this church, turn to the left side and go to the other side of this island. Here in the middle of 2 churches there's the ruins and we are looking for these ruins really carefully. There will be a cellar, again in the ruins always a cellar, and here you need to be tricky. So you need to await 2 guys, they are really powerful, but just await their attacks and go right to these doors. Open the door, now do 2 rolls and basically quickly spam the button to open the chest and get the item from the chest. If you're lucky you will get this winged skies and die. So make sure to not have any runes when you're going in here. But if you're following the road from the beginning, you won't have any rules anyway. And now on this island there's only one place where we want to go. There's last church with last sacred tear. It's right behind this ruin, so it's easy to get and takes almost 0 effort to get here. The biggest pain point for us right now is that we basically can't play the build, because we won't be able to equip and use the skies really nicely. It requires a lot of strength, dexterity and faith. So just save at this site of grace and don't forget to pick up sacred tear from this location. We are done with this island, so let's get back to the site of grace right before the bridge and continue our way forward. From this site of grace, just cross the road and try to find a way to descend. You will see some sarcophaguses on your road, and this sarcophaguses again is pretty optional, so just steal some runes from the wolves and make sure to be safe and just go forward. So technically we don't even need to go here right now, but again it takes almost 0 time, and also we can take this site of grace over here to later explore this area, but we need to go into this castle to get golden seed. Then make our way to this golden tree. And there we will find another crystal nodes to upgrade our wondrous physique. And while I'm not using them in build right now, actually I recommend to experiment a little bit, and they can be really good and useful for our build too, especially against some bosses. But now we're just going inside in the middle of the fort, getting the map. Also on this road we will unlock basically almost full map of Elden Ring. So now you can just place a beacon over here, and basically continue your way forward until you will find this broken bridge or something like this with NPC. Doing stuff I will do in a second is really optional. You can finish this NPC quest or do whatever you want, but I really like to just destroy him with 2 charged attacks and then smash basically R1 for basic attacks until I destroy him as Confessor. It's really easy, and we will get another golden seed to upgrade our flask count. Then continue your way forward, you will see the sarcophaguses. They are not optional because you will get a lot of runes, and also warrior cookbook I got from this guy who's sitting on top of them. It's really nice cookbook with cool recipes, especially for sleeping pots. That is really nice to use against bosses to make them sleep. But here we are in the church, Third Church of America, where we get another sacred tier, and most importantly there will be wondrous physique flask with more crystal knots over here. So now we finally can use these crystal knots and have nice buffing flasks. But now when you exit this church from the backwards, there will be a lake, and in the corner of the lake there will be a teleport location. So just use this teleport to go straight into the Grail Dragon Barrow. I'd like to open these gates and make Scythe of Grace over here so we can get back there if we need to later on the quests, but just getting outside of this church and following down the road until we get this golden seed and saving at this Scythe of Grace just in case this dragon will kill us. It's not happening too much, but maybe one time out of 100 attempts he can kill you with his tail for some reason. After crossing the bridge, you want to turn to the left, get all runes from the sarcophagus, and that's insanely late game area, so runes is really powerful and it will give you a lot of runes. Now we're going straight to this tree, and there's jumping spot right behind it, and another place, really important place, Fort Farad. So make sure to pick this Scythe of Grace, and again here we will fix our biggest problem. We're going right inside of this place. Make sure to don't have any runes on you, so you need to be empty because you want to be extend this place alive. Just jump and rush forward until you find the stairs, get upstairs. There will be a chest with really important item for the story, Dectus Medallion part, but you don't care about it right now. Just get to the back side and then roll over here. After rolling downwards, turn right and get ready to destroy this wall and also jump, or red will kill you from behind. Now get ready to make few more rolls to avoid these reds. Basically you can do whatever and however you like, but here at the bottom there will be a Radagon Sword Seal. So what is it? Basically, if you want to use some weapons you need some stats. For example, for the flail you need 18 dexterity, and maybe we don't want to level up dexterity, we got only 12. By equipping Radagon Sword Seal, you will increase your strength, dexterity and other attributes by 5. Technically you can start playing the build from here, because we're in the place where you can get extremely cheap levels, but right now I want to finish the road to finish the build first, and then I will show you how to get unlimited runes and basically farm unlimited experience early on in the game. Right now I followed the road until the next church in the Kalit, and there will be another sacred tier over here. So now let's get few golden seeds to upgrade our flasks even more. We need to go to the right side after we extend the church, avoid some balls. First one avoided by turning left and right, second by hiding behind the tree. And then you need a little bit of parkour, so we need to use these branches to basically carefully descend by touching it at least once, or we will die from falling. Here is golden seed, so we take it and getting ourselves back right to the church, but you can make beacon at the bottom part of the road to never get missed over here. So after exiting the church, now we're turning left, and basically here we're going forward alongside the road. It will be not main road first, but we need to find this big white pile of mushrooms and safely get down. So after we're getting down, this is main road, and basically following alongside the road you will find a map location. We're definitely picking the map from here and getting ready to turn left. It will take you around like 5 seconds or so to get to the next location, because you're just rushing and there will be another golden seed. So we're taking this golden seed and turning backwards. Now we're rushing ourselves right to this swamp, especially to the right side of the beach, and there will be a guys with smithing stone number 4. Again, it's optional smithing stone, but it takes around 5 seconds to get here, because we need to follow alongside the beach to the left side anyway and find another site of grace. So make sure to save at this site of grace, because there will be a little bit of trouble in front of us. If you know what you're doing, it's really easy pass right now, but if you're doing it first time, I died a few times. So where we want to go? To this square building over here, to the left side of this site of grace. But before we go in there, we look to the northeast. So you want to go right into these mountains and find a crack nearby. And by going forward and getting yourself to the end of this crack, there will be a big blue crystal. Take Somber Smithing Stone 5 over here. This stone will give you ability to upgrade your weapon to +5. Now get to the safety and teleport back to the site of grace and make your way forward to this building, but that's actually not a building, it's a big castle. So again, this road will take a little bit of parkour from you. You can go from the bottom, from the top, through the main road, it doesn't matter, but you will find your way and you will find yourself in the main gates basically. Here you want to carefully go to the right side and basically avoid this guy and then drop over here and steal Flame grant me strength. That's insanely powerful stuff, especially because it's using phase, but right now we're getting back to the Stormhill shack. And here we're looking to get on our horse and going alongside the road under the bridge until we see another broken bridge, and to the left side of this bridge there's a skip. And basically by turning to the left you will be able to go alongside these cliffs and mountains right to the Liurnia of Lakes. There we will upgrade our flasks even more and get important crystal nodes for our wondrous physique. First of all, when you enter in this area, don't forget to just save over here so you can come back right here later if you need to, and then continue your way forward to the church. You will instantly see it, as there is another sacred tier to upgrade your flasks, and then turn back and turn to the hard left after you exit the church. There will be a road downwards straight to the Liurnia Lakes, right to the bottom part of it. There will be another site of grace over here, and I really recommend to save over here just in case, because it's really dangerous in the lakes. There's a bunch of guys who are really looking to attack you a lot of time. So here you will see a map location, so just steal this map and go forward until you see another site of grace where you can basically save again. And right now you're looking to see this place basically, and this place. So place these beacons and go forward. The closest beacon will be this like altar. You can get some smithing stones near the stairs, but they are optional. You need to go forward until you will see this location. From this cliff, place another beacon, basically to the top left of this beacon. So, and when you're going into this beacon, you will see another cliff, and there will be a bunch of fish guys. You just need to carefully go and steal the crystal node right in front of their eyes, and you will be fine. So this crystal node is really fine. But now we can get backwards until this first altar we met. There will be a teleport location that we want to take in this altar and basically get ourselves to the Academy of Liurnia, or whatever the Academy it is. Basically it's the middle building in this location. Make sure to do it fast or you will be killed by enemies nearby, but you will get to this Academy, and now you need to pick this site of grace, so make sure to save over here. Again, it's dangerous over here, you're pretty low level right now, so probably just get every site of grace possible. Now we're turning back and going straight into the middle of this camp to get some smithing stones, turning right and stealing some smithing stones from the crab, and then turning to the left again. There will be another golden seed right over here. So there's also a map over here, and I recommend unlocking the map first, especially if you're first time in this area, because all buildings over here look the same at the first glance, and it's just easy to get lost in this location. Also, there's another site of grace near this map location, and now we can make a few beacons or just follow the road you see on the screen right now. Basically where I'm going, there will be a bunch of altars. But first location is not optional. There will be a scarab, a white scarab over here, so make sure to fight with him, if we can call this stuff a fight. Basically you need to destroy him and he will drop a somber smithing stone. That's another key item to upgrade our skies, so it become a lot more powerful. Now here comes the optional part of our build. Basically I'm going in this area and getting some smithing stones to upgrade normal weapons, not magic weapons. And while it's optional, it will take around 5 minutes of your run, so why not to have them. Most of these altars is defended by some different enemies, and most of the time they are really weak. But these shrimp guys, they're really powerful, so be careful, because they will shoot really long attacks and they're really dangerous. So, the optional part of the road will take around 1 minute of screen time that you're watching right now, so it's already like 10 seconds past. But it's really easy to follow, and you will find yourself in the great location where will be Academic Glinstone key. This Academic Glinstone key will be used to unlock the doors to this big castle where we're going right now. There will be altar right beneath this castle with nice amount of smithing stones, but sadly again for basic weapon, and we need to be careful not to die over here. And then basically when we look in the castle from this way, we turn into the left side and approaching these big X-shaped rocks. So here is a dragon. We're like extremely low level right now, we can't fight him, so we're just approaching him carefully, and right behind him there is a guy with academic Glinstone key. That's how you get into this academy and basically easily find this Glinstone key. Now we continue our way forward into this like forest, and there will be another altar and another site of grace if you want to save basically, but this altar is really poorly guarded. Then we continue our way in the middle of the lake over here, right near the broken bridge, another part of smithing stones, and here basically optional stuff stops. You need to go to the end of this broken bridge, turn to the right side, and there will be a guy on the chair. This guy contains smithing stone for our magic weapon, so somber smithing stone. Then we're doing 180-degree turn and making beacon. So looking at this place, you want to press your crosshair to the top side and just going forward to this beacon. There will be basically end of this location, there will be mountains, like dead end over here. But what you're looking for is the guy who is sitting right in this forest. He's sitting on a chair as always, and he got a last key item for our build. It will be somber smithing stone again. So now it took me only 45 minutes to finish this road, and what we got here? We got insanely cool and stylish Scythe weapon. So let's see how powerful it is right now against first boss in the game. And it looks like it's not too powerful, like really not powerful at all. And I got good news here, we will fix it in just few minutes. Really few minutes. So look, first of all let's upgrade our flasks, and we got a lot of golden seeds and sacred tears. I like to adjust 6 to 3 flasks right now. Also, I'm selling all runes that I got from sarcophaguses on this run, and we got a lot of them. So it's enough to level up a little bit, and I'm getting +1 into dexterity and all other points into phase. That's more than enough to actually get our Scythe in our hands and equip it and use it correctly. Also, I recommend to equip Flame Grant Me Strength incantation as your magic, and also we can mix our wondrous physique. I like to use phase and dexterity crystal nodes. They will increase our phase and dexterity by 10 when we use this flask, and increase our damage because Scythe scaling with dexterity and phase. Also, I'm using Flame Grant Me Strength by using this finger seal that you can buy easily from the Round Table Hold trader. If you decided to start with another starting class that don't have finger seal from the start. Our magic attack is insanely stylish. I really like this attack. It's basically double slash, and the weakest part of it, we are really vulnerable. As you can see, it's really easy to get hit by enemies when you're doing this stylish attack. So let's see what this Scythe actually can do. First of all, it's charge attack, and there is combo of 2 attacks, so it's really powerful stuff if you got time to charge it. Also, there is pretty basic 4-hit combo, and that's insanely cool because 4 hits is really fast to do for maximum damage. And my favorite L2, or basically like your Ash of War attack, magic attack, I call it magic attack most of the time. It's really stylish and cool, and it's nice because you don't need to like aim a lot. It basically auto aims on a lot of enemies, and also there's another really powerful combo, just jump and finish enemy with few attacks. Pretty basic stuff, but it's nice to know how it looks like. But there's one more really nice item in Limb Grave. You can go into Stormhill Shack and press beacon over here. So basically this item will be Ash of War that you can use on your like sword or other weapon in other hand and use it before the fight. So when you arrive at the beacon, there will be a knight on the horse, and basically just charge and destroy him with few hits. You're already really powerful, and this Scythe is more than enough to destroy this guy when you level 20. So he is not a problem, and you got this Edge of War golden bow that you can use on your dagger. But right now let's talk about leveling. We are getting back to Fort Forest and Grey Old Dragon Burrow, and now we want to equip this flail. So to equip your flail, you want to have Dragon Sword Seal on you, and make sure you got enough dexterity. Go to the tail of this dragon and start spinning your flail. It's looking like we're doing no damage and it will take ages, but actually it takes only 3 minutes because blood loss will accumulate and you will inflict 13k damage in one shot. So it will take you 3 minutes, and when you see there will be last blood loss, basically like this on the screen right now, then hop on your horse and get ready to dash to the left side. So now you just attack him a few more times, and when there will be a last hit, he will bump you, and that's the sign you need to just dash straight to the fort turret and quickly descend from your horse. And then just instantly use the Scythe of Grace. Don't wait for runes, because when you're not waiting for runes, the dragon will be still alive and you got 50k runes to level up. If you rinse and repeat, you will be level 60 in just 15 minutes from this point of the game. So just don't forget to get back to Round Table Hold and upgrade your Scythe. Also, I'm buying dagger right now, because its weight is just 1.5 kilograms, so it's really a light weapon. And now finally approaching the blacksmith to upgrade Scythe to +5, and it will become insanely powerful right now. So, we equipping Ash of War Golden Vow on our dagger right now, and what we want to do is to just enjoy a game a little bit. We will have enough damage, make sure to get your vigor higher. So that's our levels for level 35. But again, you can be even level 60 right now. But you start a fight with Golden Vow, then Flame Grant Me Strength and Wondrous Physique, and then basically go and approach the boss. Getting into this state will take you around 1 hour, or you can even be a little bit more powerful if you farm the dragon a little bit more. And look at the damage right now. We basically ripping chunks of his health, so in just few hits this boss is almost dead, and we just started the game. So it's really stylish and cool and powerful Face Reaper. So, how you continue this build? If you're using a lot of basic attack combo, equip this medallion we got earlier. I really like this combo, it's doing nice damage. Now let's talk about leveling. So, dexterity scaling is our main scaling attribute. And make sure to get it to +16 first, because there will be a nice jump in damage. Then you're looking to upgrade your face to the first soft cap of 40, and then follow up leveling with dexterity, get it to 20. Honestly, you will have enough damage right now, so work on your health and get vigor up to 40 at least. Because we are really vulnerable when we're doing magic attack. But we can fix it even more. Go to this War Master Shack location again. And this NPC is actually kinda useless in my opinion, so he is really easy to destroy in just 2 hits at our current level. It's insanely easy to destroy him and get one of the best armor sets in the game. That's insanely fun how easily we can get this armor. So now we just equip it, but it's really heavy and will inflict heavy load condition on us. So to combat this, next level should be with endurance, and basically you can get this armor even earlier and balance stats around this armor. Just make sure you're in the medium load condition, so probably just pick few parts of this armor, it's more than enough. And that's our stats for later levels in the game. You just need 20 endurance to wear this armor. And I like to focus on face followed by dexterity, because it's really face build. So let's see how boss will tackle down this build. And in my opinion, he got no chance right now. Just look at our damage and look at our power. Make sure to drink some magic potions or you will do almost no damage with your magic. And with medium load you can easily avoid his attack and also stagger him really easily too with our power and finish all these bad guys. I hope you enjoyed this Face Reaper build and make sure to watch other cool videos on the screen right now. There's another builds you possibly will like, and see you in the next videos, guys.